Hey everybody, today I've got a brand new podcast out for you with a fascinating guy, Dr. Charles Raison. And he joins me to discuss what depression is and what causes depression, the evolutionary basis for depression, and why heat is an antidepressant. From sauna to steam baths to hot yoga, hyperthermia or heat exposure has profound benefits on our mood and for those suffering from depression. One mechanism he unpacks is hormesis, this idea of good stress. An example I like to give is hot yoga, where you enter the class and it is hot. And then you go through the class and it is very challenging. But once you get through that class, you feel this sense of accomplishment. And that's what they call hormesis. And here, Dr. Raison explains his own personal experience with heat exposure and hormesis.
At one point, I went and did a Sioux Indian type sweat lodge. Now that's hot. That's not like the device. That's like shocking, terrifying, man. It's close I ever came to having a panic attack. I was in there in the dark. It was so hot I thought I was going to die, and there's all these people in with you, and oh man, golly Moses. But what was fascinating about it was that they specifically framed, the leader frames it as a sort of quest, as a stretch. It's like, what happens in the sweat lodge is a simulacrum. It's a little model for your life.
So go give the podcast a listen. You can find the link in my bio. It's the Yoga with Jake podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Give the podcast a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, share it with everyone you know, and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.